Hi everyone, I'm so happy to be here with you all today. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Sean Zemla. I am a holistic health coach and nutritionist specialist. And this message is definitely something I truly believe in, I know is of true value for you. So, if you're not interested in what I have to say, please pass it on to someone you love and you know will benefit from it. The universe is all for expansion and creating a greater awareness. I'm sending this out as an ambassador for a school that's changing the lives and world at a rapid pace. So with love and connection, I'm sending it to you. I'm not going to tell you this isn't a sales pitch, but honestly listen and I know you'll receive value from it, as well as an idea for something or a path you've never even considered before. The truth is, we need you and people like you to create powerful change in the world, and earning a healthy income is a beautiful bonus and actually in line with the universal law of increase. So after all, when you have the money, you can focus your intention where it should be. On your clients and your own expanding awareness and inner work. So today we're going to be talking about integrative nutrition, but before we get started, I just wanted to share a story with you that really exemplifies the importance of the work we're doing and why I'm sending this out, because I need to enroll and enlist these people. We'll consider them to be health warriors and people that are actually passionate in changing the world in what they're doing. So the United States spends an astounding $2.3 trillion annually on healthcare. That's radically more than any other country spends. This is 4.3 times the amount spent on military defense. Yet the World Health Organization ranks the U.S. healthcare only 37th among organized nations. About even with Serbia, Canada ranks like 30th. So shockingly, North American countries spend twice as much per capita on healthcare as European countries, yet we're twice as sick with chronic disease. Currently, 75% of healthcare costs are accounted for by chronic diseases such as heart disease, diabetes, prostate cancer, breast cancer, and obesity. Now, what these 5 diseases and conditions have in common is that they're largely preventable and even reversible by changes in lifestyle and bodily function. In a statement to the U.S. Senate Health Committee, Dr. Dean Ornish stated, "Studies have shown that changing lifestyle could prevent at least 90% of all heart disease. Thus, the disease that accounts for more premature deaths and costs Americans more than any other illness is almost completely preventable and even reversible simply by changing lifestyle." While most people and many doctors still don't acknowledge this fact, the truth is poor diet and lifestyle are primary killers. Gone are the days when you could blame poor genetics and bad luck for your illness and conditions. You also can no longer believe that the only solutions to health problems are medical doctors, drugs, and surgery. Countless studies expose the reality that the most common deadly conditions, although caused by unhealthy living, can be reversed by implementing better lifestyle choices. And with the sudden increase in obese children and the concern over the catastrophic consequences this will have in the future, this should be a huge wake-up call for all of us. Chronic conditions such as heart disease, cancer, diabetes, previously seen only in adults, are now becoming prevalent in young children. 1 in every 4 American children is seriously overweight or at risk of becoming overweight. In the States, 30% of boys and 40% of girls are at risk for developing type 2 diabetes, an obesity-related condition, at some time in their lives. In the 90s, type 2 diabetes accounted for up to 45% of all new pediatric cases of diabetes, compared to fewer than 4% before the 1990s. Experts now say that we're looking at the first generation of children who will experience a shorter life expectancy than their parents. That really says something about where we're at now, doesn't it? You may be wondering what exactly integrative nutrition even means. Well, simply put, integrative nutrition considers an overall investigation into the nourishment a person is taking in through all aspects of their life. Let's start by relieving some anxiety here, because I'm not here to tell you that everyone has to give up red meat, sugar, wine, or all the culinary pleasures in life. A health coach is not a nutritional police officer with an agenda. Truthfully, as a health coach, I believe every person has the ability to identify for themselves how best to feed their own hunger. A health coach is someone who has been trained to help people reconnect with their innate knowledge about how to live healthier, happier lives. Now, we all know someone or have been guilty of this ourselves, spending too much time hugging a cup of coffee around the kitchen table, procrastinating, watching television for too many hours a week, and just really distancing ourselves from setting real passionate and inspiring goals for our own health, well-being, and our own wealth. As we all know, what you think about expands. And as a health coach, I always take the mental aspect of the universe in mind when I'm dealing with my clients. Always getting them to expand their own awareness and focus on what they want to expand in their life. And one of the most exciting things about being a health coach is that everybody is different. So many things affect what foods an individual needs to thrive. Some are obvious, like whether a person's young or old, or the type of work they do. But have you ever thought that even your blood type or where your parents are from affect your ability to digest certain foods? The Institute for Integrative Nutrition calls this bio-individuality, and it's the foundation of their teaching. Instead of teaching a one-size-fits-all approach, they bring in experts from many areas of nutritional study. And by learning firsthand from dozens of industry experts, health coaches in training get to know the principles of different practices while maintaining the flexibility to move between them and guiding their clients. So if bio-individuality is the foundation of nutrition, then primary foods are the vertical supports. Of course, you've heard the saying, you are what you eat. But practicing integrative nutrition goes far beyond that to encompass the nourishing qualities of everything in your life. A health coach looks at how your relationships affect your health, how your job affects your health, stress levels, and so many other things. I know that all these coaches are out here preaching the same thing, but this takes an approach that actually works and is extremely successful from my own experience, and that's why I'm sharing this with you today. I've seen firsthand the powerful connection between what we eat and how we feel, and as a health coach I find it so inspiring to share the work of David Wolfe, Neil Furman, Donna Gates, for example, Deepak Chopra, all speakers and teachers for the school. Now, that stuff really helps me connect with my clients, and obviously, I mean, this message I'm sending out to you, I know you're going to find true value in it for yourself or someone you love, you think may be interested in a career as a coach. I want to share a little bit how my life has transformed through my studies at the Institute for Integrative Nutrition. But, I've gained so many valuable tools and insights, but the most rewarding aspect has been the power and command I've been able to take over my own health and being honest and actually able to figure out so many different variations on how that can come to be, like metabolic typing, for instance, and blood typing. There's just so many different aspects that goes into an individual's health that having a foundation and education, it just puts you miles ahead of other practitioners and coaches that have a one-sided view. I've talked a lot about the content of the program, so now I want to share more about how the training actually functions. For me, the flexible nature of the learning was really important. I was already really interested in holistic wellness, but I was working full-time, so a traditional full-time program wasn't going to work for me. I also really liked all the business building tools that IIN offers. The program's so affordable to begin with, then on top of it, well, they give you business cards, had a website fully paid for and designed, and you just customize yourself. It's actually worth the tuition of the program, the website alone. And even the potential of a full second year of business skill development for free. Another really valuable aspect of the program is the opportunity to earn while you learn. About halfway through the program, you'll be able to start working with clients. For me, this was a great way to jumpstart my business, as well as increasing my confidence in what I was learning. On top of all that, I was able to make immediate changes to my own diet and lifestyle that really improved my personal health and happiness. Looking back, I wish I had known sooner that I could come so far in just 1 year. Let's talk about a little bit about how a health coach actually works with clients. Luckily, there are loads of opportunities to coach people to greater health. IIN's health coaching training program actually provides a formula for how to structure a practice and what to offer your clients. A few that I found the most effective are, for instance, my ability to coach coaches into expanding their own practice and becoming more present in listening and delivering what their clients need, and how to narrow that focus into a niche where people are actually looking for you rather than scraping by and looking for clients yourself. To me, the most exciting thing about being a coach is the income as well as the clients' faces when we get through the program. It's amazing to just watch people transform before your eyes, and my God, the gratitude is just like the sun peeking through the clouds. And earning a really healthy income is such a nice bonus because, with the universal law of increase, having the money, you can focus your attention where it should be, which is on your clients and your own expanding awareness and inner work. So in general, I'll share with you, I'm pretty transparent in where I'm coming from with this. I make upwards of over $500 an hour coaching some clients, and the rewards for them are immense and just amazing. And my continued relationship with these people is a source of amazing inspiration, and it's just such a rewarding career to be involved in. Some of you might be thinking that this all sounds interesting, but you don't feel drawn to becoming a practicing health coach. The exciting thing about IIN is that it goes far beyond basic nutrition. IIN offers such a broad business foundation that many grads take their knowledge and apply it to other entrepreneurial endeavors in the health and wellness field. It's also very common for graduates to use what they've learned to supplement their current practice. Yoga teachers, for instance, personal trainers, chefs, even nutritionists have gone through the program to add value what they're already offering. And I regularly talk to physicians and medical doctors that attend the program as well. And it just changes their lives like night and day. So absolutely, it's one of the most valuable things that I could share with you. So we covered a lot in such a short time here. But I welcome you to contact me either through Spiritual Networks or through my website, www.zemlanutrition.com. Or you can reach me at Sean_Zemla, Z-E-M-L-A, at hotmail.com. And we can further discuss this and quite possibly get you started or set you up with one of the recruiting members. So I just want to add that if you take away just one thing from this talk, I hope it's a feeling of empowerment to take control of your own health and wellness. I know that I experienced that through the knowledge I gained during my studies at the Institute. I'm able to continue nurturing it through the rewarding work with my clients. So, if you do have questions, feel free to ask. Like I said, this is an ambassador pitch for the school that I truly believe in what I'm doing and what these people are doing as well. It's creating a ripple effect that is literally changing the lives of thousands of people, and it's really helping to heal the planet. So thanks for joining me here. And, if you haven't already, make sure to join my mailing list. I promise I don't spam, but I do share some great wealth and health and wellness info. And thanks again, everyone. And I do truly hope you have a lovely day, and we get in touch soon.